Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. We're live, and we're on our way. About to be on the road again.
Regular show today. This is our last show out of town. We're in the hotel. Lisa has hooked it up so that we can do it from the room. We're heading home today.
Yep, and we're gonna make it happen. There's a little bit different energy when you're traveling back home, a little bit of a different kind of anticipation,
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about it right
And
back.
that's actually what we're going to talk about today. Home.
Home. There's no place like it.
There's no place like home.
Good morning, my name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Like.
Good morning. Good morning, Brittany Thomas. How you doing, my
Hey,
sister?
Brittany, good morning to you. Hey, Dr. Bentley, good morning to you. Good morning to you, all of you out there. We're happy to be online this morning.
Yes, I hope you're having a fantabulous day as well. And Lisa and I are excited to be heading home today. We actually have been out of town since, 6 days now.
Enough days. I don't even know what days. I don't know what time it is. It's 9 o'clock where you are. It's 7 o'clock where we are.
This is the 6th day that we've been away from home, and it's time to get back home. I miss my bed. I miss my fish. I miss my cigar area. Oh, let me tell you, man. Lisa and I have been in Denver, Colorado, since Thursday of last week, and we've done good work. We came here to do selling workshops, and we have worked as a team. And our friends and family will be proud of our efforts. We represented our peeps well. We represented you guys well. But it's time to go home.
Amen. Brittany, is today is your PT day? I know Brittany has physical therapy on Tuesdays, I think. So we're sending you lots of love because I'm receiving your healing with you. I'm excited about your energies you posted. You still are believing God, and I'm believing God with you because it is so.
In my training, I teach people the difference between trying to sell logically with the brain versus selling emotionally with the heart. And that's right, Brittany. Yes. And to sell emotionally with the heart, you got to learn how to use emotional words.
Yes.
And the second most powerful and emotional word in the English language is the word home. Home, not house. It's home. For most people, home is where the heart is. Home is where their stuff is. Home is where mom and them is. Home is where the food is. Your protection is most of the time.
That's right. And the house is not a home.
That's right.
There's no one there.
Because like a chair.
It's still a chair.
It's still a chair, even if no one is sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Room is still a room, even if no one's standing in there. But a house is not a home without no one to share, with no one there to hold you tight, and no one there that you can kiss. Good night.
Good night. Woo, woo, woo.
Now, with the audience that I did songs. I always do songs in my show. Either my presentations, I always do like beginnings of songs, like to get audience participation. But this particular audience was a mature audience, and I used different songs that I thought would appeal to them, and it worked out really well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Melissa, you guys look like you had so much fun. So much fun at the lake over the weekend.
Good morning,
I am
Melissa.
so glad that you had the opportunity. And yes, great pictures of the mountains. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I saw
you liked them.
Did you like the goats? They were the mountain goats.
That was amazing.
Actual mountain goats. And I actually caught them on camera.
That was amazing how fast you were able to get your camera out.
Honey, those are my brothers and sisters, fellow Capricorns on the mountaintop.
That's what you felt, the kids.
Yes.
Melissa Price when I first started my presentation, they introduced me in the private one. I did the big one on Saturday with the big general audience, 350 people, I think 350, something like that. But yesterday we had a much more smaller arena.
Intimate audience.
Yeah, like about 100 people, maybe 70 people, something like that.
50 to 70, I think.
I know at least 70 because he counted them out. So.
Oh, okay.
It was only 70, and it was in a conference room. It wasn't a big hall, okay? And it was a U-shaped room. And they introduced me, Melissa, and I started my talk off by saying, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me. And then they picked up right away, making love to his tonic and gin. And you know the song, Melissa, right? Come on, Melissa, tell us if you know the song. And then we kind of like did a chorus of it.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, no, that's not the first one I did. The first one I did was, I paid my dues. That's right, Melissa.
Piano
time
man.
after time. This is what I started with. I've done my sentence, but committed no crimes and bad mistakes. I've made a few. That's right. We started off with those songs, and the audience just got into it. So that kind of set the stage for us. It was really nice.
We are the champions.
Melissa, they started
friend.
holding each other's hands
right.
and
We'll keep on fighting till the end.
That's right. That's right. Which one, Piano Man or We Are the Champions?
She says, I have that song on my road tripping home playlist. Amen. Hey, Crystal Blake. Good morning, beautiful. Melissa says, when do you guys come back home? We are traveling today. Today. She said, I also have champions on it too. Love me some Queen. Yes. We love it too.
Brittany, we are so thankful that you are happy for us because our friends would be happy for us.
Absolutely.
Just like we'd be happy for you. We got a chance to live out what we set out to do. You know, this is my dream life. I want to travel to great cities.
And now that the world is open again.
Right. I want to travel to great cities with my pretty wife with me and do my thing and wake up in a nice hotel room. And this is like many years ago. Good morning, Stephanie Morris.
It's Stephanie.
It's Stephanie. Your trip looked phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I'm a little spent because we served. But let me say this. There's a great book called Passion, Profit, and Power by Michael Silver. And Silver spelled S-Y, I think. And he talks about designing your ideal day. Designing your ideal day. And your professional ideal day and your day that you don't have to work. And in my professional ideal day, probably more than 20 years ago, maybe 25 years ago, I would wake up in a beautiful hotel with my mate, go down and have breakfast and have stimulating conversation with great people that we met there. And then after breakfast, I would go into the conference room, or I would go into the meeting room and I would deliver a talk. You know, that was a part of my dream. That was a part of my ideal day. And I just realized, you know, now we've had lots of days like this, of course, but I've just realized that this particular trip, I was living out a dream that I had written down, dream of mine many years ago.
Stephanie, she says your trip looks phenomenal. Thank you. So Melissa says, so you guys are coming home today. Did you fly? When did you leave? Isn't it a different time zone?
It is a different time zone. Yes, we did fly, and we're going to fly again.
She says, you guys coming home today? Yes. Did you fly? Yes. You can't drive to Denver, not unless you have all day, all week.
The Wayne Brown could do it.
Yeah, my butt couldn't take it. And then it is a different time. So it is 7:07 here, and it's 9:07 there. Mm-hmm. So yes, Stephanie says, yes, I will design my professional ideal day. Amen. That's right, Brittany. Now it's coming to fruition at that.
Brittany
Amen.
is way older than her age. I'm telling you.
Stephanie says, was Denver hot? So
let me tell you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was hot,
but not like North Carolina.
Hot.
No.
It was the degrees were the same, like 80s, 90s.
95 degrees here was still tolerable.
Yeah.
95 degrees where we live.
You couldn't walk in it.
It's
here
sticky
you can
and
walk
muggy.
in it. No sweat, no humidity in the air.
They tell you that the dry heat difference, it really did make a difference.
Yeah, it's a tremendous difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, it's 90. Okay.
It didn't slow nothing down. No one panics like I would in North Carolina. It's 95 degrees out there, and real temper and real feel is 101.
Yeah, not here. It has been muggy here in New York City. Oh, you're in NYC again, Stephanie? What's up?
Let me say,
New York is muggy too.
Stephanie says she's going to design her ideal day. I'm going to say this to you. You're supposed to do this with as much detail as you can. Mm-hmm. Like, what time will you wake up? Where will you be? Will you be with anyone or will you be alone? What would you be doing? And I'm going to tell you this, Stephanie. After I did that exercise the first time, I took it very seriously. I felt better about my life in its current state, even though I wasn't living the ideal that I had written out, but it made me feel hopeful that it was to come. It made me feel like I'm moving towards it.
Yeah. And in an effort to design anything that you want, attach as many emotions and as many feelings as you can to it. Amen. The way you anticipate the way that you'll feel. I also anticipate the smells that might be there, the textures that might be there, and I actually include them in the vision so that I can be reminded of them. And some of my vision boards is actually a video board. Shaki says, "Good morning, y'all. I was on yesterday's show. Oh well, I'm here."
Thank you. We're glad. Yes. Yesterday we did an abbreviated show, but today's a full show. Sister Tuyani.
Hey, Tuyani.
Our daughter.
My baby girl.
Tuyani, we love you. And I thought about you the other day, Tuyani. You know, I went to your page and see what you're doing. We always check up on you, my sister.
Absolutely. Stephanie says, Melissa, how was your travel? We need to travel. Melissa, we need to travel to Denver. Yes.
So Melissa, Stephanie is saying to Melissa,
let's go.
We need to travel to Denver.
Melissa says to Tuyani, hey, Queen, how have you been? I love y'all so much. We love you. Back from Tuyani to Tuyani. Hillary Godson. Good morning.
Good morning, Sister Hillary. How you doing?
Good morning from Chicago, Chi-Town. Oh,
and Tuyani's in Chicago right now,
as well.
Let me say this. We're talking about home and the importance of home, but also traveling too, because we got on the topic of writing out your ideal day professionally, what you want it to look like. And I will tell you, when you have something to hope for, to look towards to, your life is better. Your life is better. If you don't have, I'm just going to encourage everyone on here, spend some time to write out your ideal day 2 ways. Do one, your ideal day of work, whatever that is for you. If your ideal day would be for you to spend all day with your elbow deep in grease and wrenches in a car because you want to bring that dead vehicle back to life, you have a right to that. Okay, whatever that is.
That's what you want.
If you want to spend all day cooking, and then because you know the people that you serve to is going to be appreciative of it, write that out. If you spend the morning doing this and the evening doing that, write that out. Change your clothes 3-4 times in a day. Please write that out because it'll change your whole atmosphere. It'll elevate your thinking and feelings.
Absolutely. And it's not a new thought. The Word of God says, write the vision, make it plain, that you may run and not faint. It will not only give you the energy to continue to pursue it, but it will also allow you to continue after you may have forgotten what it is.
Yeah.
When you write it down and you can revisit it. Tuyani says, I've been on a beautiful journey. God is walking.
I've been on a journey, beautiful.
I've been on a journey, beautiful. Not a beautiful journey. That's 2 different things. God is walking with me and I am evolving and I miss my empowerment family. Your empowerment family misses you, but I don't really have to miss you. I just call you.
And you don't have to.
And you don't have to miss us. You can just call us.
And you don't have to only visit once. You can visit again.
That's you know? Call them and say, Mom, I'm coming.
Tuyani visited. We thought she was coming to visit us, but she only spent like one night with us.
Yeah,
did she spend more than one night? No, she was visiting Stephanie. She was visiting somebody. Shanrika.
We don't mind sharing you. Just like when your kids come home from college, they come to home base, they eat a good meal, and then they go visit their friends. That's okay. We don't mind. Oh, man. As long as we get one day.
Coming home from college. Man, that song Cats in the Cradle, I played it the other day.
Cats in the Cradle and
the Silver Spoon, the story about how he's always been so busy for his son. And then his son got grown up and went to college.
And then his son
became him. But the line that stuck with me almost moved the brother to emotion. He goes, Son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while?
They're going to make me cry.
What I really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. I really would. Can I have them, please? Oh, yeah. He was proud of the son. He just wanted to sit with him for a while. Yeah. Son ain't had no time for that.
Yeah. Tuyeni says, Kelly Little called me upset that I didn't see him. Well, you'll get to see him the next time you come. Stephanie
Kelly
and
Little
Melissa, thank you for
okay.
calling them out. North Carolina is my second home. I'm coming back. Well, you are always welcome, and we are always searching.
Actually,
praying for you.
Tuyeni, I like it that Kelly Little called you and upset that he didn't see him, because you should. I know it's hard to do.
It's hard to see everybody, but next time we'll be more proactive, knowing that you want to see everybody. We could create a day where everyone will come. That's what whenever I go home, that's the plan. I'm not going to visit all of y'all. I'm gonna be at Mama House on this day, and that's when y'all come to Mama House. That's it.
Come on, Sister Brittany. She goes, I realize now that I'm living in my dreams from 5 years ago. There's power in writing them down.
Come on,
yes.
Thank you,
Stephanie Morris has taken up the role ahead. Usher, she's calling them out. I appreciate that so much.
Call them out. Melissa's calling them out too.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Stephanie.
They're co-Urshan. Today is Urshan Board Day.
I ain't even have to say nothing. I didn't have to say nothing.
That is funny.
Or go up to somebody and put their hand out. You know what that means? That means put your gum in my hand. I'm taking.
Somebody says writing and putting the goals with pictures, vision boards are phenomenal. They absolutely are. Tuyeni says, I'm a plan better next time. I was so happy to meet my sister Brittany Thomas in person. We had a time. Brittany is a handful of energy.
She's wonderful though. When we did our empowerment picnic, our empowerment luncheon, where we just set a date and we went to a city park, a public city park, and found an area, and we just told our friends about it. And our friends showed up. I was so happy that Brittany was there, and her girlfriend was there, her friend was there, and it was just a wonderful time of sharing with our friends. So when next time Tuyeni comes, we're going to do something similar to that.
Well, it depends if it's in the winter or in the summer.
Doesn't matter. If it's in the summer, we'll do it somewhere. Winter, we'll do it somewhere indoors.
Yeah.
But we'll do it something like that. The point was, everybody brought food. It didn't overtax anybody.
Nope. We just be family. We are family.
Is that the great Belinda Reed Shannon? How are you?
Hey, Belinda.
How's your husband? A good friend of mine. And their son is a professional actor.
Oh.
Their son is in his probably mid-20s now. Belinda's son. He got his start from what I can remember, Belinda, doing Michael Jackson impersonations.
I love it.
It took him from North Carolina out to Hollywood.
I love it.
And now he's out in Hollywood. He's in a popular movie now. He's in a movie right now.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it. I love that energy that comes from the empowerment family and all of their, not just aspirations, but actions. You got to put the two of them together.
So the show topic today was home.
Mm-hmm. This is home. We're home with family right now.
We're home with family right now. But the value of having a home, a place that you call your home. Now, whatever that looks like.
Home base.
A home base. I want a home base all the time, okay? Remember you ever played tag as a child? Freeze tag as a child?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then you could run all over the place, and then there was this place that you could go where there would be safety, and they couldn't freeze you there, or they couldn't tag you there. That was called home base.
That's right. Good morning, William Brown.
How metaphoric is that?
Home base.
When you make it to home base, all that running around and tribulation outside of that, but if you make it to home base, everything out there can't touch you. That's why your house has to be.
Nothing can touch me.
Your home has to be peaceful.
I'm all the way up.
Good morning, Mr. William Brown. We are coming home today. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We'll be in town by 5:30, and Mr. William Brown is graciously volunteered to pick us up from the airport. That's what you call a friend there. Your friend is the person that will pick you up from the airport. Yes.
Yes, Tuyeni, that's right. Tuyeni is like, Hillary, no, I live in Chicago. That's right. No, she don't just live in Chicago.
She flourishes.
She is flourishing in Chicago.
Shining.
She is blowing up Chicago. She is the talk of Chicago.
You know, I want to go to Chicago again, but this time I want to go in the summer. I went in the winter
Yeah,
time.
I'm not doing the winter. I did it,
but that's the wrong connotation I have. The connotation I have in Chicago is the 1 week. I spent the whole week there, and it was in December, and it was miserable.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, spent 7 days there.
Not in December.
Close to Christmas time.
Yeah, Chicago be acting like it's all right. The weather's not. No.
Mm-hmm. William Brown. I'm currently expanding my understanding of home.
Yeah, home is where the heart is.
That's right. Home is where the heart is.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds trite, but wherever your heart is, that's your home too.
That's how I've always felt about it. Brian didn't always embrace that because I don't particularly.
I
do not
completely like you do.
Need a home base. I can home base all over, and all I need is a patch of space that says you can do whatever you want in here. You can be whatever you want in here, and that's it.
When I first met Lisa, she had this crazy idea of not living anywhere permanently. She wanted to just travel and stay in friends' spare bedrooms and bathrooms for the rest of her life. And I was like, nah.
No, I didn't want to stay in friends' bedrooms, bathrooms.
Or stay in little spots. Okay.
Yeah, I could do Airbnb, little places here and there. I could stay with my kids from time to time, but I don't have to stay somewhere. Hey, Rob Davis, what's good?
Is that the great Rob Davis? We are coming home today, Rob. Today's topic is home and the importance of home and whatever that means to you. But we've also lit on this thing. I shout out to Stephanie Morris for that too. Your ideal day. I've had a bunch of my ideal days in the last 6 days. Stephanie Morris says,
I love Chicago. I love the restaurant Weber Grill. Okay. Ooh. Hey, Renee. Good morning, Renee Peterson. Brittany says,
yep. Is that the great Renee Peterson?
Brittany says, yep, I'm evangelizing out here and LOL telling my friends and family about all the things that make my life better.
Amen. That's what you should do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should do that. It's a good thing when you give your good report. Here's what happens when you give your good report or your praise report. The person that hears you, they get to feel it with you.
Absolutely.
And the person that hears you gets to understand that it's possible.
And it also reinforces you.
Yes.
The energy. But you know what? That is true. But it is only true if you are in the right energy, in the right circle.
That's right.
Because I have shared magnificent achievements with the wrong people before, which I don't do very much anymore because I don't really associate with the wrong people anymore. But they can make it all feel like wah, wah, wah.
You know, I saw a scene. I'm not going to say the lady's name, but I knew her well. And she had just graduated, got another degree or something like that. And the people that were around started roasting her because she went and got another degree at her age, okay? Miss College girl, still going to college, ha ha. And they thought they was going to get an advantage over her. She flipped it on their butts and made them feel terrible. She roasted them back. Y'all should be applauding me. And y'all roasted me because I got another degree? What is wrong with you?
It's trifling. It's the wrong people.
She held her own.
Good.
And she slammed them to the ground.
Absolutely good. Bill says that win in Chicago is no joke. I was there in October 1 year. And Tuyeni said, peace and love. It's good to see you. You have to come to Chicago next year in June for my signature event. Summer is better. Absolutely.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
I wanted to be there this year in June, but I wasn't cleared to fly yet. I had actually had the opportunity to catch some of the clips on online that you shared and things like that. But I definitely want to be there.
When we go to Chicago next time, we'll have to hang with Tuyeni, not just visit with her, because I want to go to one of her spots where she does her poetry. It just looks like cool scenes, eclectic people, grown-ups, music is cool, and then Tuyeni get up and in her element do her thing. I think that'd be a cool scene to see, and I think I want to be in that environment.
Yeah, well, she's hosting her signature event again in June. It'll be the 2nd annual, and I cannot wait.
Yep. So we're coming home today.
That's right.
And Lisa started the show off talking about how the energy is different when you're about to travel. Now, it's exciting when you're about to travel, surely. Mm-hmm. You anticipate the good time and all that.
But it's different and it's still good when you're traveling home, but it's a different shift on the energy.
When you go into a land that you don't know, it's a little exciting because the possibility.
Yes.
But the comfort of going home when you know it's going to be there, finding your home undisturbed from the way you left it, getting back to your own kitchen, your own bathroom, your own bed, something about it, man.
So Yanni says, of course I got y'all. You are my parents. I gotta show you all. Grand Rising, George Allen. Thank you for joining us this
AKA
morning.
Chef Rev, good morning to you, sir. We're coming home today, and we're excited about that. We're excited to be talking with you guys today. This trip that Lisa and I have been on has been pretty daggone good. Amazing, actually.
Yeah, every day. Great people.
Showed us so much love.
Yeah, great people, great energy. Believe it or not, I have not had to cover my head at all. And I was concerned about that.
Why would you have covered your head? Ugh, get you some water or something. Anyway, yeah, safe travels. That's always the important thing. First things first, safety first. Okay. We've learning to travel better. We check as much bags as we can so we don't have to carry anything on. Good morning, Sister Kimberly. Kimberly, she can give a shout out. Kimberly Philippe Campbell, she can give a shout out to our trip. She was here with us in Colorado, and she took part in all the stuff that we did as well. So Lisa and I was just singing the praises of the wonderful people we met.
Absolutely. So that's what I was going to say. The energy of so much of the people that are around. I wish Dr. Deborah was on here to attest to it. I can't usually be around a lot of people without a covering because some of the energy is not, some of the energy is too intense for me.
Okay.
But the energy was so warm and loving that I didn't have to cloak not once. I didn't have to cover my head not one time. I got great hugs. There were no fearful hugs. There were tremendous
Let's
hugs.
talk about that. Okay.
Yes.
We got great hugs from the first day. Now, what's a great hug to us? A great hug to us, to me anyway, is intentional. They mean to hug. They mean to embrace.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing warmth. They're showing love. That was an older lady. Like our first day here, we went and had lunch right when we checked in. And right before we checked in, we had a little lunch. And there was an older lady there. And she was so nice. And we introduced ourselves. We found out who we were. And she goes, "Is it okay? Can I hug you?" Because she knew we was coming to do something. I said, "Yes." And she gave me one of those full hugs.
Like the sapphire hug.
Like a sapphire hug. And because you notice it. It is, you know what a hug is. And when I left her embrace, I'm like, "Oh, wow, that was a good hug."
You
I
know
could
you've
feel
been
it.
hugged. Hey,
Yes.
Miss Phyllis, good morning. Bill says,
He says, "To Yanni, great seeing you too."
and I get to hear your song, Happy Feelings. Yes, I'm going to make that happen. Absolutely.
We get to do to Yanni's song today.
Absolutely. Melissa says, it's definitely a different shift when traveling home versus traveling away. Honestly, I have mixed emotions there. It's exciting leaving for a trip, and while there's some excitement when you return, it brings me a heaviness too. That feeling of click away, click something else.
All right, that feeling that feeling of responsibility and duty washes over me. Not sure I like it as much. Just being truthful. Yeah, I get it.
I get that.
When you go home, you got to pick up your mantle again. You got to do your stuff again. Miss Phyllis is here. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. And
Brittany says, "Did you guys meet any new people?"
we met a lot of new people.
And some of them are even watching the show already. Kimberly is on. We met Kimberly here in Denver, and she and I have connected so well. I've been talking to her almost every day. Some text her.
Brittany says, "Did you guys meet any new people?" Of course, but any new people that you guys will continue to do business with,
all of them,
when you guys return home. Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. Well, we're here on assignment, and honestly, knowing that we had the opportunity to really interact with so many amazing people and to know that the relationship will continue. Some of them already have follow-up appointments set and scheduled, and we're looking to build a relationship with the organization as well.
Yes. It was just a really, really big investment in our time and energy, but they had us out there, but the people made the event for us. But we had
Good morning, Zamona Zabru. And Chef Rev says, travel for my Bella and I has changed tremendously. Test before and test when we return.
Yeah, definitely travel. Sister Demona is here. Her name.
Well, we're going to do the songs.
We're going to do the songs at 9:40.
Okay, so we're doing a whole show.
We're going to do the whole show today. Yep, 9:40. We're going to do that because we have a full hour after the show today to get ready to leave for the airport. Okay, so we're good. We're good. We're going to do the show.
Hey, Tara, beautiful. How are you, my dear?
And if y'all don't know, Tara Lyles is our travel lady.
Yes, she's our travel lady, and she puts it together. She's getting ready to send me to Florida. And I'm excited about getting that trip ready to go. And I'm excited at not surprising my mom, because she knows I'm coming.
Now, that weekend, the August the 6th, Lisa and I are going to be the moderators for a nonprofit summit, where we're going to introduce the speakers and keep the event going. And then the 10th, my baby's leaving me for a week.
Leaving on the next plane. I don't know when I'll be back again.
Yeah, I'm going to be sad. Lisa's going to be gone for 7 days.
It's all good.
You know, it'll be all good. You know, it has to be. But that's what we're going to do. Lisa's going to go visit with her mother. So you'll get great pictures of Lisa and her mom hanging out, looking more like sisters.
You mean looking more like mother-daughter in reverse? My mother looks like my daughter.
She does not look like your daughter.
Damona's giving Melissa some love.
I know. I don't know what I'm going to do, Melissa. She's going to be gone for a full week.
That's my intention. I think 7 days.
Unless you get tired of your mother after about the third.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I will not. I will not.
Y'all be in the house tearing each other apart.
I'm looking forward to it. Shaki, I've been getting my steps in.
Let me tell you that about the stepping. You know, I don't know how I did it. I injured my left calf on Wednesday, the day, and I woke up with a swollen and injured calf, and the part between the calf and the ankle and the back of my leg has been hurting. And all of this walking has been exacerbating it. It's been getting worse and worse and worse. So now I've been limping for 6 days now. So when I get home, I'm going to ice it up to try to bring it down. I'm going to ice it up. Yes, I have.
Tara says, good morning, Empowerment family. Good morning to you, Tara. Tara is the diva, the travel diva. Absolutely. Hey, Arthur Lynette.
Man, we got the gangs all here today. Arthur Lynette is in the house.
Stephanie, we got you. It's not line dancing, but it's ballroom dancing, and it's got some line dancing components to it. You should go. I actually am thinking about going to a class with KT Green.
Katura Green. She comes on the show. She has a song.
And I believe it's Tuesdays in Charlotte and Thursdays in Columbia. But I'll find out for sure. And if she were on the show, she could bring it up. But that is a really good class, an amazing teacher, instructor, and tremendous fun energy. So much so that somebody like me who does not like organized dancing is willing to try it.
Now, I took ballroom dancing lessons for about 6 months. And when I tried to take Lisa, we took one of our friends. Was it Stephanie?
No, it was Katura.
No. We took a friend with us. It was me, you, and somebody else. Okay, but anyway, but Lisa only went to one class, and she didn't want to do it no more.
No, because I don't like. Because I'm a. You don't need a partner, Stephanie. They give you a partner. You will find a partner. There's partners there to borrow, and a lot of times they'll couple up the women to dance together. The men go around, and make sure that they help out. And it is a coupley dance, but it's good. It's
a man-led dance.
Absolutely.
Stephanie Marshall, we read that. Demona.
Tuyeni says, take some fenugreek, cinnamon, turmeric to release the inflammation.
That's what I need. Baba. I have turmeric at the house too. Mm-hmm. So, and this is what it is. It's inflamed, and I'm not resting it at all. I'm inflaming it, and I'm keep exacerbating it by going up and down stairs and doing all this walking across the stage. I'm just, but I do have those ingredients. We got cinnamon, we got turmeric at the house. I don't know about fenugreek.
No, I think Tuyeni may have put some in. I can't remember if she put some in the mail to me. But anyway, Arthur Lynette says, B, that's not what happened. You ain't got to lie. Craig, way to go. You go, Lisa. LOL.
Lie about what?
Your ankle, your leg.
What do you think happened, Arthur Lynette? I did injure myself. I have been limping.
Miss Phyllis says, maybe when I get there, we can do it. Absolutely. Chef Rev says, Brian, eat some bananas and hydrate.
That's another good suggestion because I've been inflamed now for 5 days. So eat some bananas. There's been bananas around me and I haven't eaten any of them. And I do need to hydrate even more. Boy, let me say this about hydration and altitude. Take it serious. If you ever decide to go up to an altitude like Pikes Peak, which is 14,000 plus feet above sea level, woo, let me tell you, we took the rail up there. It was called a cog rail. It's a different kind of train than a locomotive. It's called a cog rail, all the way up through the mountains. And it takes an hour to get up there. Because they tell you, look, there's no bathroom on this rail, and you won't be able to use the bathroom for an hour. So, but you still need to water up, right? Miss Phyllis says, Lisa put a pad in his shoes. LOL. Okay, that might help. Brittany Thomas says, sure, just let me know when you want to do lunch. Stephanie Morris. Okay, good. But when we got up to the very top, now I know my wife was concerned about her breathing before we got here. So I was very cognizant about watching Lisa to make sure she's okay, because the air is different. It's much thinner air than we're accustomed to. But when we stepped off the rail, I was impacted worse than Lisa. I got dizzy and lightheaded, and I was trying to keep it together. I was trying to not act dizzy or not act lightheaded because I was watching out for Lisa. And I was like, oh, Lord, how can I take care of my baby? And it's all I could do to keep standing up.
But I was fine. I was fine. I was fine. My breathing was fine. I had the pulse oximeter with me, so I checked my oxygen levels. It was fine. I was fine. Man,
it was hard for me to go from the train into the visitor center to the bathroom. What's this here, Crystal Blake?
Said, get the can of oxygen and hydrate.
Get the can of oxygen?
Yeah. Yes. Get a can of oxygen, breathe it in, get yourself a burst of oxygen, and hydrate. There were people with oxygen masks on.
Yes, they were.
In the mountain, and it was really good. Kimberly said, I wish you would have said something. We could have taken care of you. I know. He was okay. I was taking care of him. He was fine.
What? Okay, Kimberly. Oh, yeah, Kimberly, I was a wreck for a minute there. And then after it was like I was bracing myself to make it to the urinal. And when I finally got there, I was like, oh God, help me, Lord. I need to clear my head. Because what if Lisa needed me do something? But that was in my head. I got to be good so I can take care of her.
Aww.
And then when we came out, all I was looking for, I need to find a place to sit. They said, we got coffee and donuts over here.
Y'all keep your donuts, keep your coffee. I'm going back to the train.
I just need a place to sit. And I sat down there the whole time we was up there. But then I got back better. I was able to walk.
Well, that's right. Chef Rev, George Allen says, walking prepared Lisa for the journey. It absolutely did. Yep. It absolutely did. Arthur Lynette says, high altitude and sex would get you hurt. I'm just saying.
That's right.
And Demona says, Arthur Lynette, you sound like you're speaking from experience.
Lynette is going to talk like that.
And she says, what had happened was in Utah.
Kimberly, our sister from Denver, she says, wish you would have said something. We could have taken care of you. Lisa had me and we got it together. I was really, really trying to be strong for my wife. It's still in my head. You got to take care of Lisa. You got to take care of her.
But I was fine. I got 1 million steps in and none of my steps on the mountain counted because my phone died. I would have taken so many more pictures. But I didn't have any charge.
Speaking of Utah, we were in Denver, Colorado, but there were people from Utah there. There were people from Texas there. Yeah. There were people from California there. There were people from Pennsylvania there. There were people from North Carolina there. They came from all over for this event.
Demona says, that's so sweet. I need to find myself a Brian. There's only one.
And this one is taken.
And he's taken.
But you know what? You don't need another Brian. You need the right one for you. Because, my attitude, the way I move around my days will probably drive you crazy. But Lisa can handle it.
Chef Rev says, Brian, I told you I love you, bro. I'm going to be on you about your health. change your mind, change your life.
Yep, but he doesn't say Brian. He says brain. I told you. Everybody makes that mistake. And Chef Rev, I know you're right. I know you're telling the truth. Often it says, did you get a chance to get to the river? We went to the Garden of the Gods.
Garden of the Gods.
With these amazing rocks. And some of them are precarious, but they've been there for centuries.
Mm-hmm. So they ain't going nowhere.
They're not going to go anywhere, but they look like it. And you're just going through these rock gardens, these huge boulders. You feel like you're in the presence of God seeing that. So we did see that.
Absolutely. There was where we had lunch in the Garden of Gods of the Gods. There was a big, beautiful rock that had flowers, looked like they were kind of coming out of it, and a waterfall sprouting out of it. I don't know if it was man-made or not, but it was beautiful. I did get that picture.
Good morning,
Latanya.
Good morning, Latanya. Our songs today are going to be lit.
I know, we got everybody.
Songs, yes.
Damona says, where were you? We are in Denver,
Colorado. We're still here, but we went also to Colorado Springs, where we went through the Garden of the Gods and up to Pikes Peak. And that was in a town called Manitou. This mountain town, Manitou. You think about South Park, but this is a real one. A town like that.
Lord Lynette says, oh, trust me, I ran to the State House in Denver. My uncle lives in Aurora,
Colorado. Yep.
Red Rocks is their amphitheater.
Amen. So she knows Denver. She knows Colorado.
Yes, Simona, it is beautiful. It is beautiful.
We saw a lot
Crystal
of
Blake says, visiting Frisco, Colorado last April taught me a lesson about altitude. So when I go back every year, now I'm not affected as much. Absolutely.
Yeah, I do believe your body adjusts, and it adjusts quickly too. Because after I got a chance to sit for a little while at altitude, when we were heading back to the rail, I was much better. So my body had to learn to breathe it or something. I don't know.
Thank you, Chef Rev. He says, prove it that you want to be there for your wife. Health is wealth.
I don't think he's going to let that go, baby.
He ain't going to let you go. And here's the thing. See, here's the thing that I know. Because as a pastor, when God gives you a message, you don't have to receive it how you want it. I know I'm an assignment.
Okay.
So if you don't like what I'm saying, too bad. God's bigger than you.
Yes.
And I'm going to keep saying it.
Well, he's obviously going to not let it go. But we're about to do what we do. If this is your first time here, if you're young in the show, what we're about to do is we like to thank our consistent contributors to the show and people that contribute and people that have been rocking with us for a long time with greeting songs and with greeting logos. Up first was, who's that?
Dr. Beverly
is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
Absolutely. Good morning.
After
Brittany,
Dr. Beverly.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany.
It's Brittany. Brittany Thomas.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany.
It's your
time. It's your time. Yeah.
Stephanie Morris has a song.
Stephanie.
Life has new meaning to me. There is beauty up above and things we never take notice of. You wake up and Stephanie, you're in love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. By the way, if you think these songs are kind of cool and fun, you can get a song too. You can get a song by just contributing to the show. A contribution to the show is just saying any kind of comment and sticking with us. You'll get a song as well. Like Tuyani Conke Smith has a song, and William Brown was happy that we was going to do her song today too. But happy feelings in the air. Tuyani Conke everywhere. Do 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 do. That's Tugani's jam. Miss Melissa Price has a jam too. And Melissa Price jam goes like this. Bow, 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 bow. Melissa's home. Now it's time for us to sing her song. Melissa's home. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price.
Good morning.
I want to say thank you again because I am certain the suggestions you guys have made are going to help my calf. The turmeric, the bananas.
Didn't you loan Crystal Blake to Ying's song?
Crystal Blake has a jam too. Yes, we did. So Crystal Blake has a jam too. Crystal Blake is, yes, Crystal Blake is in the air. Crystal Blake is everywhere, helping families ensure their needs. Crystal Blake will do it with ease.
That's right.
So we got two people with that jam now.
Absolutely. We did Brittany. We got Stephanie. We did Melissa.
William Brown has a song. William Brown's song goes like this. Good morning to our friend Bill.
Nobody thinks like him still.
We love him so, and we always will.
Our
friend Bill. Our friend Bill.
Absolutely.
And who would not love Bill always still?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Did Brittany's song.
Shawkee's here, baby.
Guess who's back?
Back
again.
Again.
Shawkee's back.
Back.
Tell a friend. Shawkee's back. Shawkee's back. Shawkee's back. Shawkee's back. Shawkee's back. I created a monster. Did we come a song for Renee Peterson?
Yes.
Renee Peterson's jam. I need a reminder.
I can't remind it.
Renee, give us a prompt if you remember your song. I think we did find one for you.
Yeah, we did.
Mr. George Allen, a.k.a. also known as Chef Rev, he has a jam as well. His jam goes, why must I eat like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
He puts the good food in me.
Not. Speaking of Chef Rev's good food, I'm in the mood for some Chef Rev good food.
Absolutely.
Miss Phyllis has a logo. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
So clear the way.
Hey, Miss Phyllis.
Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Tara Lyles has a song.
She
been
did.
Around the world.
Yeah. That's right. Tara Lyles' jam. And she has been around the world.
And she will help you to be around the world, too.
Been around the world and That's Tara Lyles, our travelpreneur. Demona DeBrew. Her name proclaims that nobody's flyer
than you.
Ain't nobody flyer. Nobody's flyer than Demona DeBrew.
Now, I think, Kimberly, this is your second day. If you decide that we need to come up with a song with you, all you got to do is keep coming. Keep contributing and let us know what genre or song you might like for your name to be.
And we'll find you one. Yes,
we will do it.
Yep. So that's right, Kimberly. You can get you a jam if you like the idea. Crystal, we did hers already. Arthur Lynette has a jam.
That's right.
At this table we sit,
making it legit.
Because when Lynette hits the show, shh.
That's right. I think we got
LaTanya Blackman has a song.
Oh, that's right. LaTanya Blackman, the champion of family.
Amen. We did LaTanya, did Crystal Blake, and Renee Peterson. I need to Renee P. Oh yes, Renee P is on fire.
This girl is on fire.
Renee P is on fire. She's walking on fire. Renee P is on fire. That's a good one.
And I let you have that because that is my song, my favorite song.
That's your favorite song.
It is.
Okay.
This girl is on fire.
Okay, that's what we're going to go with. So
absolutely.
Our show is almost over. We're going to go to a good breakfast, and then we're going to pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win. That'll me. That's a sin. We're going to get out of here. We have met so many great people here that's going to become lifelong friends of ours, and we did songs with them. That song now, there's a young lady here who was one of the people that kept it moving. Mm-hmm. Her name was Erica, and she said, Jump Around is her song.
Jump around.
She even got her license plate saying that.
Jump up and get down.
Arthur Ness says, I have a song for you, Lisa. What you got?
Author Nanette says, and if you have to go to Buffalo Bills, great. And you have to go, if you can, you have to go to Buffalo Bills graveside. The view from the overlook down to the old Coors Factory is so beautiful. And Pam Greer's house is somewhere along there.
Amen.
I prefer not to look down at anything.
But we did have one guy here with us who went to the Coors Factory tour. So he told us about it. It was pretty cool. He said,
absolutely. Oh, I just missed the comment I was trying to read. Damona says, Chef, if you have any suggestions for intermittent fasting, I'm looking for one. Okay. And Chef Rev goes on and he says, drink some coconut water. And Crystal Blake says, I agree with Chef Rev. I recently joined the lifestyle group on Facebook. E2M, eager to motivated. It's a wonderful group that focuses on the mind, body. If anyone is interested, sign up is next 4 weeks. Absolutely.
So I'm curious to hear the song you got for Lisa.
Hey, that's right, Britt. She says we got everyone today over 100 comments.
Did we?
Okay, and we got all of the songs. Amen.
Good morning, good morning, Lisa. GM. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, gorgeous.
Is that good morning, Lisa?
No, I think that's the Mary J. Blige song. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, Lisa. And good morning, gorgeous.
I don't think I know that song.
We gotta help. You gotta call us or send us a recording of how you hear it, Lynette.
In your mind, absolutely. So we're gonna finish getting packed. We're going to have a breakfast. I'm gonna get some quick steps in. While I'm waiting. I know I'll get some steps in at the airport, but we're gonna get it in and we're gonna get back to you guys. Getting back home again.
Yes.
I am just happy. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know what the song sounds like, so I'm gonna have to find
Mary J. Blige. Good morning, gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Okay. All right. Well, we gotta get out of here.
Absolutely. We love you. We thank you for just being so attentive to us. If you haven't already caught us on YouTube, we are the Empowerment Network on YouTube. Please go ahead and subscribe there. It makes the viewing experience better because you don't have to stay on your Facebook or LinkedIn to be able to watch it. You can actually listen to and watch us in the background while you still scroll and do everything else you want to do. And we're just thankful for that.
Well, this is our second hotel. I think we haven't had breakfast here yet. This hotel, the other hotel, I thought the breakfast was very good. Yes, get it in again and then go have sex, girl.
Dr. Beverly says, I thought about a song last night and was singing it. Miss Vivian reads, yes, I have sung her song in my head as well and shed a tear and then smiled to know that we have an angel associated with this show.
She was
now
a very big part of the show.
Very big part of the show.
If you look at your Facebook memories, you'll see her littered throughout.
Absolutely. And we know that as long as we continue to show one another love, that she's going to be pleased with us.
Yes. But we got to go.
We love you. And it is Tuesday. And get back to work. And don't forget to have sex.